This word is drooped. Let's say that together. Drooped. Drooped means hanging or bent down. Let's say that together. Drooped means hanging or bent down. This word is gather. Let's say that together. Gather. Gather means to come together or bring together. Let's say that together. Gather means to come together or bring together. This book, titled Snowmen at Night, is fiction because it is a pretend story about what snowmen do at night when we are all asleep. The author is Carolyn Buhner because she wrote the words. The illustrator is Mark Buhner because he drew the pictures. Let's start by looking at those pictures and trying to figure out what's going on. What is the boy doing? What do you think is happening here? What's going on here? What are they doing? What are the snowmen doing here? What are they doing now? What's happening here? What are they doing on this page? What is happening here? What is going on? What are these snowmen doing? What's going on now? What is the boy doing here? Alright, now that we've looked at the pictures and tried to figure out what's going on, let's read the words that go with it and see if we were right. One wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon is quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowmen's biggest thrill. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they gather up their things and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. Let's say this word together. Drooped. Drooped means hanging or bent down. On this page of our book, the boy says the snowman's arms drooped down. That means his arms were bending down. We could use the word drooped another way, like we might say, the puppy was so tired his eyes drooped down. Say this word with me again. Drooped. Let's say this word together. Gather. Gather means to come together or bring together. On this page of our book, it says they gather in a circle. That means they come together in a circle. We can use the word gather another way, like we might say, let's gather some pretty flowers to give to my mom. Say that word with me again. Gather.